teen winter card, Justina Freeman.
Hi, Justina. I see you're singing I Surrender for your talent.
Yes,
Is there a
ma'am.
particular reason why you chose that song?
Well, Celine Dion is one of my top vocalists. I respect her very much. I think she's great, and I've been singing her songs since I was really little, and I think it's a good song. It shows good vocal control as well as range.
You have a cell phone?
Yes, I do.
Okay. What do you think about restrictions on cell phones, driving, restaurants, wherever?
I think they are completely appropriate. I think a lot of people tend to get on the cell phone and be talking to people while they're driving and not paying attention at all. And as far as in restaurants goes as well, I think it's very, not so much necessary that you don't speak on your cell phone in a restaurant, but I think it's just common courtesy. Because you tend to, speak louder.
Do you talk on the cell phone while you drive?
Occasionally, yes. I try to put it on speakerphone though, so I can set it down.
Justina, I see that you had the opportunity to sing for 2 presidential candidates. Who was it?
Steve Forbes and Alan Keyes. Yes.
How did you come to be invited to sing?
Well, the lady that was at the Christian Coalition, I believe. Yes. The lady that runs the organization attends my church. And my dad's the head pastor, so pretty much everybody knows who I am. And I sing at my church all the time.
Is it difficult being... Go ahead.
We're going to have the same question.
Yeah, okay. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Is it difficult being the pastor's daughter?
It has its advantages and disadvantages, and then I think the disadvantages is you're looked at by people as either the best or the worst. And I think, I'm just a normal person. I'm no better, but I'm no worse than anybody else. And I think also though the advantage to that is, almost what the disadvantage is. If everybody's saying, well, you have to live up to such good moral standards, that's also the advantage of being a pastor's daughter, because you do have to live up to that. And it really makes you think about every decision you make, and hopefully in the end you end up making the right ones.
Do you think there's more pressure on the pastor's daughter or the pastor's son? I guess in your family, but would you say your father maybe puts more pressure on you or your brother, or?
I think it's pretty much equal, just in different regards. My brother, as far as being a guy, he has to try to be a leader in our church and definitely send across the message that he respects women and treats them with the utmost respect. And as far as me, I think I play more of the being a role model to the younger girls in our church. So I think there's stresses on both, but they're just different.
Justina, I see you have down here that you want to be in pictures. Was that a show that you did, or?
No, actually that was a class.
A class? Okay.
By Michael Stark. It was for TV acting. Actually, he came in and gave us 3 different scripts, and we would read one. They were basically cold reads, but we did have a few minutes to look over them, and he would videotape us and then critique us. And he's great, though. I love him.
How would you combine the study of law with music and film acting?
Honestly, I wouldn't, unless I went into entertainment law, which my mother would love me to do, but I'm leaning more towards the criminal law. I wanted to be an actress. I still do, but the entertainment world is not very stable. It can be up one day and then down the next. So the fact that I want to major in law is just kind of a backup plan. And maybe, later on in life, if I decide I'm too old to act, or if it's not for me, then I have that to fall back on.
How do you think you'd fit into the entertainment world being a preacher's daughter?
Well, I think, once again, people would have expectations. But Jessica Simpson, she's a pastor's daughter. So, I think I could make it work, because I'm not one to compromise my values at all. So if I tell them that I'm a pastor's daughter and, I have high moral standards, I'm not going to go off the next day and do a bad scene in a movie that would contradict that. I'm going to live by what I say.
Is Jessica
So-
Simpson a role model?
Yes, I think she is. I think she's balanced being a good professional singer, but not taking it with the outfits and the lyrics and the dancing to very adult extremes. So I would say she's a role model.
Well, Justina, your time is done.
Oh,
And we
thanks.
thank you, and we look forward to seeing you tomorrow.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.